flew and banged my head on the passenger side in the back, doing about 90 getting on. So I'm just trying to figure out when the fuck will the merge happen, because he's getting on as if we're in a high speed. Long story short, I'm going to fucking sue. I'm suing. Okay, let me just start from before the concussion. Work is ending. It's around 4:30. Oh, hey everybody. Okay, that's number one. I'm so sorry. It's fucking rude. I'm getting off. It was like around 4:30, almost the evening or whatever. I call me a Uber to get home. I get in the vehicle. Hi, how you doing? I noticed that he is, let's just say his name is Rodney. I noticed Rodney was very, very, very acquainted with the brakes. He fucked with the brake more than he fucked with the gas. So we riding, we getting out the parking lot. He moving out the parking lot kind of fast. You know, when you in the parking lot, you kind of got to be cautious. His car's popping out. You got to be really aware when you're, leaving the parking lot. You can't do what you would do on the expressway in the parking lot. But he was doing expressway activity in the parking lot. So then I started getting worried. Little side note, didn't put on my seatbelt. So I'm behind the passenger seat. No seatbelt, book bag still on, so I'm ready to eject from the vehicle. We finally get to the street, and I noticed that that foot he had was made of lead when it hit the gas. The lead foot and the love making to the brakes.
Oh, are you using both feet?
Yeah.
Right, so we on the E-way. Doing about 90 getting on. So I'm just trying to figure out when the fuck will the merge happen, because he's getting on as if we're in a high speed. So I checked the back just to make sure no one's chasing us. No one was. And we finally get on the expressway and unsafely merge. Something about his head didn't sit right with me. Now, that might sound childish, or it might sound like, what do you mean, like about his head? It was just gashes and lumps, as if he might have had an altercation with someone, or something happened where someone wasn't friendly to his head. So I just, I started to get worried, like, is he conscious enough to get me there? Is he confused about the gas, the brake, when I'm looking at the back of his head, the lumps? So I'm like, okay, people heads be looking all type of ways, knotted up and shit. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's not nothing crazy. You know how you driving and you don't want somebody to cut in front of you, so you like speed up on the gas. So sometimes it make them not get over, but sometimes that person don't give a fuck. This person, he didn't give a fuck. So he came over and lead foot slammed on the brakes. Just a reminder, didn't have my seatbelt on. So I literally flew to the front of the where the passenger seat, where that head part is in the back. I flew and banged my head on the passenger side in the back. I said whoa and everything. I mean, looking like a complete fucking loser back there. Very, very embarrassing, humiliating. This bitch continues to say, after I say my woes, he cut me off. I don't give a fuck. You have a dependent back here, bitch. And I'm flying to the front of I shouldn't be in the front of the room. I shouldn't be in the front of the room. I got in the back, and I wanted to stay in the back. If I wanted to ride next to you, I would have gotten in the front. So at this point, I have a headache right here, because this is where I banged my head. So now I have a headache. So now I'm thinking in my head, and I need y'all help too. Should I sue? Because I still have all of the information. I have the driver information. You can do a rating, a review. Can I reap benefits from this injury? I get out the car, have a nice day. I'm still nice as fuck. While still trying to remain conscious. So I'm going up the stairs. Now this is the part where it got a little fuzzy. So I'm coming up. I'm coming up the stairs and I'm thinking like, damn, like I really hit my head on the head of that passenger seat. So I'm coming up the stairs. Everything's looking foggy. So I finally get up the stairs. I get in the house. I finally get in the door, and then I attempt to put, mind you, when you get in the door, you put your key in. I think my head is still. What am I talking about? When you get to the door, you put your key in. So now at this point, I'm trying to trick myself. So I'm saying, oh, maybe my head hurt because I'm hungry. So now I start randomly cooking a burger, right? Because now I'm trying to make myself think, oh, your head is hurting because, you know, you're hungry, not because you just slammed it on the back of this man's car couch. So I'm making the burger. I hear a knock at the door. There's somebody at the door. So I'm like, I got my headphones in, so I like take my headphones out, and I'm like, I know I'm not tweaking, because at this point I'm thinking, I mean, at this point anything goes. I'm hearing knocks, I'm hearing screams, I'm hearing tigers, lions, bears, I'm hearing all this shit, right? So I look through the peephole, and it's my brother and my sister. They brought me a cake for hitting 1K on YouTube, which was very, very sweet, and I love them very much for that. It was so kind. They brought me a cake, balloon, and flowers for hitting 1K. But when I got the door, guys, it was as if I had maybe 6, 7, 8, or 9, 10 mimosas. It just didn't feel right. I didn't tell them. But when I seen them, it just, everything didn't register. I didn't even understand why they brought me the cake. Like, I knew why, but even then, even now, you know, I haven't even cut the cake. Rodney, you will be receiving papers and you will be served. That was just unacceptable. The way I flew to the front. I don't have wings. I am not a plane. No reason for me to be flying. As y'all can see, if you scroll down on the other videos, I already act like I hit my fucking head. Yeah, just wanted to let y'all know that he had me fucked up. So Rodney baldhead ass, I wanted to smack the fuck out of him, but it's all peace. And then an explanation. Oh, he cut me off. I don't give a fuck, Unc. But I love you so much. If you're watching this, I love you. I love you. I have content in my head, and I know you're thinking, well, you need to put it in front of a fucking camera, and I will. Okay? Have patience. And I got some other things I want to do. Some other ideas I want to do. And then also I'm going to keep doing the polls so I can see what it is that y'all want to watch and what it is that y'all want to know and see. But yeah, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I will see y'all as probably not tomorrow, or I might see y'all tomorrow. But if you got your notifications on, which you should, you would know if I post or not. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I love you so much, and I will see y'all as maybe tomorrow or the day after that.